Hello, everyone. This is Tom Fox. I would like to welcome you to the Sunday Book Review. The Sunday Book Review is the series where I discuss books which impact the compliance practitioner, the legal professional, and the business professional. I hope you will enjoy this episode. Now, a quick word from the sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, Ethico.
If you're a compliance officer, middle managers are crucial in getting your programs from you to your frontline employees. But how do we activate those managers and get them on our side? Ethico's new Middle Manager Toolkit equips you with the skills needed to empower your managers, to promote a culture where ethical behavior thrives and employees feel empowered to speak up. Learn how to turn frontline managers into ethical leaders with our new white paper, Empowering Middle Managers as Ethics Champions. And did I mention you can get the whole toolkit for free? Head to ethico.com to download the full toolkit today.
The Sunday Book Review for November 10, 2024, the Books on Middle Management Edition. And we begin with Power to the Middle, Why Managers Hold the Keys to the Future of Work by Bill Schaninger, Brian Hancock, and Emily Field. Middle manager is a term that evokes a bygone industrial era in which managers functioned like cogs in a vast bureaucratic machine. However, in recent decades, middle managers have become a favorite target for the chopping block and often are underappreciated. Yet every compliance professional knows this is an outdated perspective that needs to change. The authors make compelling stories around this shift that middle managers are the key to winning the war for talent. Middle managers must shift from merely enforcing rules to serve as critical stopgaps for rules that are ineffective or obsolete. And crucially, middle managers must not be promoted out of their jobs. Instead, their titles and compensation should reflect their high value. Next up, Leading from the Middle by Scott Mautz, a playbook for managers to influence up and down and across the organization. This book delivers an insightful and practical approach to the backbone for an organization. Those who have a boss and are a boss must lead from the messy middle. Accomplished author and P&G executive Scott Mautz walks the readers through the unique challenges facing middle managers today. Next up, Managing from the Middle, Tools and Theories Used for All Levels of Management by Ken Wilkins. This successful middle management requires a great deal of patience and understanding. Team building, employee communications, and knowing your employees are keys to success. Today's workforce is a mix of values and needs, priorities, and education. Each area is an element, and when combined, a highly skilled team can move forward in a very aggressive, ethically compliant manner. Our final final book is Beyond the Hammer, A Fresh Approach to Leadership Culture and Building High-Performance Teams by Brian Gottlieb. The author says the common issues created from high turnover forces middle managers into a crisis mode when they're consumed by putting out fires daily. Beyond the Hammer approaches these concerns by looking at how companies can shift the conversation and, indeed, middle managers to a more effective and manner of doing business ethically. The author provides strategies which are an actual path to weaving the 5 pillars he lays out into any businesses, enabling middle managers to integrate these principles into their daily operations. Beyond the Hammer offers a simple yet powerful approach to creating a team where everyone is aligned, and that alignment leads to better engagement of your team. As I noted in the intro, this month's sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network is Ethico, and Ethico has put together a manager's toolkit which you can provide to your managers to help them be more effective in a speak-up culture. It's available at no cost from Ethico. Also, I'm extraordinarily pleased to announce the first annual Compliance Podcast Network Agora Award for Excellence in Podcasting. The ceremony will be Tuesday, November 19th. I've linked to registration and information in the show notes. But speaking of books, if you like something new and different, check out the Compliance Kids series on Amazon.com, which explains compliance through the eyes of children. If you have a category of books you'd like explored on the Sunday Book Review, please shoot me an email at tfox@tfoxlaw.com. The Sunday Book Review is a production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.